Hey, all right, so you are on Nbtsky's daily reading channel. Today is the 4th of January, so we are still in Capricorn season. In the future, we have 2030, which is the number that's coming up, and uh, it breaks down to 5, which is in Mercury. Now, in the Chinese zodiac, it would be the year of the metal dog. So when we're dealing with, and in the Chinese zodiac, Mercury is associated with the metals. So anyway, in the future, people in this year will be in an energy of loyal and being faithful and unselfish. If they're not in that prior to that, that will be the transmutation that takes place if you're staying in the higher vibration of it. So when we think about metals, and metal came up in a previous daily reading, you're talking about being able to use a material that can easily be shaped into something different. Whether it's a soft metal, a hard metal, whether it's a melted metal, it's still a stable material that's used in reality. All right, so let's look at. I'm not using the zodiac cards today. I don't know which deck I'm using. More like an oracle, let's say. So let's see what's going on with the metal dog. So the card is I listen to opposing opinions. And in order to be in a loyal and faithful and unselfish type of situation, you would have to be able to take in how other people perceive situations and kind of transmute that into a positive energy, right? So that's what 2030 will be talking about. So now let's get into the regular situation. And Mercury is also about communication, but the magician is there, right? And when you're talking about the magician, you're talking about the ability to tap in and use all your resources in a good way. Now, there may be people that may be manipulative in this time, so you want to be careful that, the loyal, faithful, unselfish, giving energy is coming in a pure form, not to kind of manipulate you, right? And when you're talking about the magician, it doesn't really come with a time attached, which is always interesting. So as you know, we are in the first month, so that lands in the sun. So let's see what the sun is talking about today. So we have the Page of Cups. So if we're dealing with the Page of Cups, there's no timing, but it's about happiness, right? Or preparing to be happy. So this is a very emotional energy. You could get a little bit attached. This could be talking about, young children. Pay attention to the little ones today. Hang out with the kids. They bring good energy all the time, regardless, for the most part. Let's see what else comes up. Ooh, the moon, right? So who we got for the moon? I had to use my notes today for that. So you talk about the energy of Pisces. That's what, February 19th to March 20th energy. And then you have the Two of Swords. All right. So what we shedding light on, bringing happiness to. Children bring happiness. They're tapped in, right? And they give us the opportunity to kind of ignore the woes throughout our day. So enjoy being around the children, around young energy. And it doesn't necessarily have to be children, babies, but, people that bring a nice, happy, upbeat kind of energy today. Alrighty, let's look at the overall energy for today, which is in Saturn. I do good. So let's stay in that energy of doing good, being focused on doing good for others, doing good for ourselves. Kindness. Everything with the intentions of doing well, regardless of what you're experiencing for the day or for the week or for the month. So let's look at this high frequency, which comes up in the sun also. Let's see what we get. The high frequencies today. Four of Pentacles. So if we're dealing with the Four of Pentacles, you're dealing with Capricorn energy, right? January 10th to January 19th. Remember that we have charts, and in these charts, these different zodiacs exist. So, you know, that's why I'm giving out some of the birthdays, because some people who have this birthday, you know, may have their energy in that high frequency. So, today is not about being selfish, but about taking time to do the things that we want to do today. We don't have to be around everybody. We don't have to be super stubborn. Being able to let go of some things is a good energy to be in. So let's see. Cleaning up, letting go of some things. Let's see what else it's talking about. The Ten of Swords. So when we're talking about the Ten of Swords, we're talking about June 11th to like June 20th. That's air energy. Don't overbear. Pay attention, right? If you have to restrain, let some things go so that you're not the one overexerted, feeling tapped out, feeling down and out, then do not feel any type of way about that today. There's nothing wrong with that. You got the Queen of Wands, which is Aries energy. You talk about March 21st to April 20th. Renew. You know, whatever you got going on, let it go. Rest, chill. Don't get in the lower vibration of it all. And then come back with a more creative energy. When you're dealing with the Queen of Wands, you're dealing with like water, fire energy regardless. Males can have this energy. We have to go through all of those cycles. So let's look and see what's going on in the medium frequency, so that we can kind of stay in a higher frequency of the Queen of Wands, stay out of that Ten of Swords energy, and stay in a higher frequency of the Four of Coins. Alright, let's see. So we got the World card. And when we're dealing with the World card, we're dealing with Saturn, right? So when you're dealing with Earth energy, it moves a little bit slow, but success is usually guaranteed. So you want to stay in the highest aspects of that. And what are you dealing with? Like the Leo, the Aquarius, the Taurus. Who else is in there? One of them is missing in my Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio energy when you're dealing with the world. So if you want to talk about that, it doesn't have a time attached to it, and that's probably why. No, that's definitely why. So anyway, let's see what else is going on in the medium frequency. We bringing this World card to stay in the higher frequencies. So we got the Queen of Swords, right? And if we talk about the Queen of Swords, you're talking about Libra energy, September 23rd to October 22nd. This is an air-water energy. When communicating, whether you're a male or a female, if you have Libra in your Capricorn sign or whatever the case may be, try to make your thoughts a positive one. Don't let anybody bring you people around you, situations around you. Don't let them bring you out of your movement from medium frequency to the high frequency. Pay attention to the relationships and the things that you get bound down to, or that you feel bound to, or that you feel has more control over you than you think. And then when you're dealing with the Devil card, you're dealing with Capricorn energy. That's December 22nd to like January 19th, right? So you want to release yourself from all things that's not good for you, or that's thoughts, let's say, thoughts and communications that's not good for you with people, and so on and so forth. Don't get bound to any relationships that you do not want to be in. Don't allow anything to control you that you know you don't want to be controlled by. Enjoy life, have fun, and the Queen of Swords is facing the Devil card and facing away from the World card. So let's not ignore everything around us or ignore the world around us at all. Try to focus on looking back. It's still great things and great people in the world, regardless of what we experience, right? So let's look in this low frequency and see what Pluto is talking about today. So we have the Four of Wands. And so if we're talking about the Four of Wands here, then we're talking about Aries energy again. You're talking about the birthdays April 11th to like April 20th. This is about building strong foundations, partnerships, celebrating growth, right? And creativity as a unit. So you want to stay out of the lower vibrations of that, of the illusions of it. You don't want to be in an illusion of happiness or push off a fake concept of being happy. Being that this is a lower frequency, this would be talking about an unhappy home, unhappy relationships, something that's stable or was stable that's no longer stable, or not having the ability to stabilize. So you want to make sure that you are able to push yourself out of that lower frequency and at least into the middle frequency. This is talking about walking away from a particular situation that may not be as stable as you would like it to be. It may not be as purposeful to you as it should. And when you walk away from it and do not return to it so that you can move forward. Now, we talked about, what's that, the Eight of Cups. When you're dealing with the Eight of Cups, you're dealing with, who is it? Eight of Cups. Pisces energy. You talk about February 19th to February 29th energy. Then you have this Knight right here that comes up, and who's that? The Knight of Cups, which is kind of matching the situation, right? So let's get into the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups is talking about Pisces energy also, February 19th to March 20th. This is talking about walking away. It will be an emotional situation, but you will walk into something even better. So let me see. I'm going to throw down one more card to see what's going to be the thing that you get to walk into. So you got this, the Seven of Wands going on. When you're walking away, you will walk into something else. The experience that you're having, or that you may have today or throughout this month, from all of the stress and aggravation of the instabilities and having to walk away from an emotional situation and this, that, and the third, will put you a little bit in your defensive position. Don't stay so defensive, because you may be defending yourself against a situation that's actually going to benefit and bring you something better. So don't be so defensive because of the previous experience. And this could be going through work, relationships, family, home, whatever, even for today. Don't stay in that super defensive kind of energy. So anyway, this is my reading for today. I will see you all tomorrow. Deuces.